Talk to me about Fulfi Entertainment. What was your connection to them?
Oh man, that was a crazy time. Filthy happened at a time where I was with 13, right? And then Daz was like Filthy Entertainment. But now, when we were 13, there was never a time where we thought we would be, I won't say merging, but would be moving with another label type of thing. We were good on our own, bro. But when Flex came into our lives, he came in with that thing of he loves music, and if you love music, we're gonna make music together. You know what I mean? Came into my life, came into our lives, and it was beautiful at the beginning. It was really beautiful. What I mean by that is it was just purely on music.
Mm.
Like you could see, like, okay, this kid loves making music. All he does is just make music. If he's not working, he's making music. And for my side as well, hearing that he's been in the game for so long, and the recognition, sometimes I feel like, yo, you're supposed to be at the tier of a national artist, and now you're like looking at an OG type of thing, like legend in the game. And the fact that you're not getting that recognition and those flowers, yeah, it could be from the fact that you're also not doing a lot, you're not pushing hard enough. But at the same time, in your community, they respect you so much, they love you, they see what you're doing. I always had this thing of I wish the rest of Cape Town specifically could just see like this guy's passion for love and like that he has for music, sorry.
Mm.
And I always stuck with him based on that. Like, man, I can learn a lot because he's run these laps that I'm gonna be running. And then started I think it's the iMic, like my open mic sessions that we had over at Wallerstein. So every Friday we'd be going there to go like rock the mic, and that's how I also got people to see, okay, this is Ayanda, this is what he does, you know. And then 13 fell apart due to the fact that me and Locke had an argument, right? And then I told him like it's cool. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Was it creative differences?
No, it wasn't creative
Oh, okay.
differences. That's the saddest thing about it, because when you separate with someone and you feel like it wasn't me and you, bro. It wasn't necessarily us that had beef with each other. It's more of an external party. And when women get into the picture of things, it can become really, jaded, if I can put it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So out of respect, we parted ways, but it was never a thing of like I hate you, you hate me. We just didn't vibe after that, and I respect the fact that I think it's also got to do with like the love that we have for each other. Like no homo. I don't see myself bashing him. He doesn't see himself bashing me. So we just amicably go our separate ways. You know.
I feel like a female also shouldn't like change the vibe also. Since you're saying now female, like go away.
And you're absolutely right. Like I blame myself for not being man enough to sit him down and be like, hey, I understand maybe you were protecting your lady at the time and this and that, the third, but you must also know that we are brothers, and what happened, I don't like it. I blame myself, I hold myself accountable on that degree,
Mm.
but I also know being stubborn and also having like, pride can sometimes work, against you and not in your favor.
Yeah.
So that's where it fell off with 13. And when it fell off with 13, I was basically on my own. And then Daz was there, and I was like, hey, man, let's make music. We were always making music. And then Daz was like, why don't you become part of Filthy? I see you as a Filthy Entertainment member. You really ripping, the scene, the block, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, all right, let's do it. But I'm not going to be an artist only. I want to own something, part of this, because I always wanted to be part of something, bro. Like when you grow up, they say you need to get signed. You have a label that you're representing.
Mm.
So I come from that culture where it's like, put me somewhere, and then let me do the rest in terms of representing the flag or whatever you want to call it. So he did that, and he was like, I'm gonna put you on as the director as well, and with me, and then we do this, and then it worked. We like went out, did shows. It was beautiful. We did a lot of shows, as a matter of fact.